All right, part two, the critic. Now we're talking about the critic that gets paid to be a critic. Oh, there are all kinds of critics, food critics, movie critics, book critics, critics, and they get paid to do this. They get paid to give their opinion so that you buy the book or buy the movie or whatever. And let me tell you something. They're my opinion only. Maybe I'm going to critique the critic. Trying to set this up. I think the whole job of the critic is all ego, or the job, or the behind the scenes. Let me say the behind the person behind the curtain. Ego. Their ego is so inflated that they actually think that what they say tops what anybody else will say. The critic. And the critic, when the critic gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, it's just fun. I've heard that critics take quite pleasure in picking people apart. Can you even imagine? Again, what I said in the last video applies to the critic that's paid for it. I think to avoid their inner work, it's easier to look out. Whenever I'm pointing fingers, and look at me, I'm pointing fingers at the critic. So let's say, okay, that I'm being critical of the critic. Well, I'm not fond of when my ego does the jibber jabbering. And it does. It says, I guess my ego is talking to you too. But at the same time, it's my authentic spirit talking to you as well. The ego would say, I'm right about everything, and I am not right about everything. These are my opinions. No matter what I say, no matter what I write, these are my opinions. This is my subconscious and conscious just floofing stuff, and whoop, out this comes. Either creativity or my thoughts or whatever, and I just share for connection. But am I right? No. So if I sat with the critic and I was sitting there and I would probably annoy the crap out of the critic because I would go, well, but I like those parts and I like those parts. And the critic's job is to convince me that what I'm liking isn't right. Yeah, I'd probably give the critic a run for their money. So if you are afraid of the critic, don't be, no matter what it is. If you're a creator, it's their ego is talking. It's their opinions talking. You still can feel good about whatever it is you're doing. The critic. It's just the critic. Take it with a grain of salt. Take me with a grain of salt. There. Thanks for listening.